Azerbaijan is once again taking the lead in global efforts. For the third year in a row, Baku is hosting an international scientific conference, bringing together religious leaders, scholars, and policymakers from nearly 40 countries to combat Islamophobia. The event marks the International Day to Combat Islamophobia and aims to challenge prejudice through dialogue and academic cooperation.
This year's conference brings together over 100 foreign guests, including scholars, policy experts, religious leaders and representatives from NGOs, nearly from 40 countries. It is supported by major international partners, including the G20 Interfaith Forum, Organization of Islamic Cooperation, Doha International Center, ISESCO, and the Council of Muslim Elders, Central Council of Muslim in Germany, and the International Muslim Forum. The two-day conference will address a wide range of pressing issues under the themed sessions such as global trends in Islamophobia, anti-Muslim hatred in politics, Islamophobia in different contexts such as regional perspectives, the role of AI and digital media reinforcing Islamophobic bias, women identity and stereotypes, navigating religious and cultural prejudices.
With the exception of the handful of the countries, most nations of the world are made up of the multi-ethnic and multi-confessional societies. Therefore, the existing of the representatives of the different nationalities, ethnic groups and religions in an environment of mutual dialogue and understanding is in a paramount importance for civil peace and solidarity in the country. Azerbaijan can serve as a role model for many countries with an experience in this field. As an integral part of the Islamic world, Azerbaijan is a country where representatives of the various faiths, cultures have historically lived in an atmosphere of the brotherhood and friendship. The Islamic faith, as a barrier of the universal values, has played a vital role in shaping and advancing those exemplary relations. To this day, the Azerbaijani people continue to uphold their rich traditions of the tolerance and multiculturalism, contribute actively to intercivilizational dialogue, Islamic solidarity, make meaningful steps to promote Islamic values globally.
From digital media and artificial intelligence to legal frameworks and regional perspectives on anti-Muslim discrimination, panel discussions span a wide range of topics.
Social media.
If we look at the media and also the organizations supporting this awareness and the media in spreading awareness, but unfortunately there are many commercial organizations that work at the profit side, apart from supporting this awareness, which is very important. I think that there is a very important role to play, and I think that the lack of matching standards in mixing things, the issue of Islamophobia, should be looked at from both sides, the Western view and the view from the side of Islam.
Islamophobia.
What began 2 years ago has achieved progress towards increasing international awareness about Islamophobia, making another significant milestone in our collective journey. This reflects Azerbaijan's commitment to contributing in combating Islamophobia and promoting interfaith harmony. I wish to express the OIC General Secretary's profound appreciation to the Baku International Multiculturalism Center, the Center of Analysis of International Relations, the Baku Initiative Group and their partners for their thoughtful organization of this crucial event.
Well, especially the focus on Europe, which is the region where we try to manage a counter-narrative, is that there is a great religious illiteracy. There is ignorance on what is religion, and added to this problem, there is ignorance and a misleading interpretation of Muslims and of Islam. So Islam is targeted through ignorance and prejudice, and Muslims are discriminated in terms of something which is not citizenship, not believers, and not persons that can be part of the society with their skills.
In my case also, I am pleased to address this issue and to give his voice. And I should say that I gave my intervention without any control or any change. What I said in my intervention, among other things, that I feel it is my duty to speak against Islamophobia out of service to truth, because there is injustice in this, but also out of gratitude to all my Muslim friends around the world for their love, caring, attention, generosity. And we should always and all work for genuine fraternity among all believers, but also every member of the human family, because it is, how to say, a global enterprise. It should be easy to have peace in humanity if we respect and love each other.
We, as Muslims, in every time and place, continue to suffer from this blatant and vile issue, a problem that is one of the gravest afflictions facing the world today. Therefore, we must defend our faith with all strength, wisdom, and with the best manners, in a gentle, sound, and kind way. Though these insults are not new and have existed throughout history, we must continue to counter them with grace and peace. Hatred of Islam is not just hatred of Islam itself, it is a hatred of peace, safety, and global stability. Therefore, all people, not only Muslims, but followers of all religions, must stand together to defend against those who defame Islam. We must all stand for our peace, our lives, and our well-being, to live in safety and harmony, and together reject those who unjustly attack our sound, pure religion.
The first step is to get together and gather all of these scholars and luminaries from different backgrounds. So I applaud and commend Azerbaijan, the government of Azerbaijan, and the organizers for holding such an important conference, which does not just focus on speeches, but building partnerships and building alliances for this global fight against Islamophobia.
The conference also tackles the role of youth, the stereotyping of Muslim women, and the institutionalization of hate speech in politics and law. During a powerful moment in the discussion, the issue of personal freedom and the double standards surrounding women's choices, especially in the context of Islamophobia, was brought to light.
Personally, it's for me a person who is racist or who has judgment against any other person, he has a problem in his brain. He has to fix it. Because you will not ask me to wear what I want to wear. This is my freedom, this is my skin, this is my body, I can do whatever I want. They are free. If they see a woman with full body tattoo, it's free. But a woman wearing a full hijab, it's not free. So it's hypocritic.
The conference also tackles the role of youth, the stereotyping of Muslim women, and the institutionalization of hate speech in politics and law. Azerbaijan, a country known for its tradition of multiculturalism, has made combating Islamophobia a core part of its foreign policy. Organisers say the goal is not only to raise awareness, but to build lasting networks of cooperation. As discussions continue, participants say the fight against Islamophobia is far from over, but forums like this show what is possible when nations come together with purpose and clarity. The Baku conference continues through tomorrow, with more panels planned on inclusion, media literacy and cultural preservation.